morning, everybody. I'm going to show you really quick on how to basically make copies for all of your students as if we were in a copy machine for classwork and some other little Google Classroom helps. So here is my Google Classroom, which if you don't have one, you can have one right there. You're going to go into classwork. And here's all of my work. Just so you know, if you wanted to get those headings, you could create a topic. And you could say Friday work. I can add the Friday work. Now I have it here and I can just basically click and drag whatever work I want to Friday. And let's say I want to move Friday before remediation, I could click and drag. So it has this nice functionality of work. So if when I'm assigning students, they can click right on the side and organize things. So let me create a new assignment. So I have create assignment. Practice. I'm going to add an assignment from my Google Drive, and this one I've pre-made. I've made it on a Jamboard. You could do a drawing, you can do a form. You're just going to click on whatever file you've already pre-made inside your Drive, and you've made sure the sharings are where you're sharing with people on the link. And right here it says students can view the file. If students can edit a file, that means more than one student's editing it at the same time. But if you look at the third option, it says make a copy for each student. And what that is, it's like taking it over to the copy machine. So you're going to click make a copy for each student. And I'm going to assign it to all of my students, which I have a nice 3 of them. Tell the points, the due dates, the topic. I wanted to include a rubric. I can do all of my logistics over here. I can assign it just to a specific student. So if I don't want one student to have it, I can assign it just to one student. And I'm going to hit assign. Once I've hit assigned and it's done saving, which today is taking a little bit longer, it disappears. So now it's over here. It's not organized. So I love the organization. So I'm just going to click it down and drag it to Friday because I want them to do this on Friday. So on Friday, I want them to answer the question, how are you feeling? And the line plot practice. So they're going to get every single student will get their own line plot, so they will have their own where they can measure the forks in their kitchen to make a line plot. How do I grade it? I can go over to grades and we can see that things were not assigned, or I can click on it and I can view the submission. And in here in the view submission, I can give the student a grade. They did a great job. I can add a comment, great job. And I can post. So now I've given my feedback and I can return it back to the students so they can see what I've done. And now I'll go back to my classroom. We have our line plot practice. And sort for the students by name. Now I'll go back home. Inside my home, this classroom, it says that I've posted a new assignment. So that way people can actually see what we've done. On the student end, I'm just going to switch accounts because I have a student account so we can see what it looks like on the student end inside their classroom. So as a student, it will look like they've posted an assignment, and in my classwork, I click on Friday's work. It says, how are you feeling today? I am feeling great. I could turn it in. Yes, turn it in. And now I have my line plot practice. It says add or create or resubmit. So I'm going to click back on it because teacher's already graded it. I'm going to take my little pen, and I have some nice short forks over here. Now that I've done it, I'm going to resubmit again. And yes, I'm going to turn it in again because I didn't do so well the first time. All right, so that's kind of how you navigate the classroom. Thank you. Bye.